going on, y'all? Jason with Cotton Outdoors. Got Amanda, got Kason. We're at a friend's house in some subdivision they live in. They're letting us use the boat ramp. I would say it's about 6 miles or so to go from here to our boat ramp in our little subdivision. So we're gonna kayak and fish all the way over there and see what happens.
That's what we're doing.
Grab that, Kason. Turn around, bud. Because I put it in backwards. It helps if you put the front of the kayak out the back of the truck, so you don't have to turn around when you get here. You just walk straight down and put it in the water. This is Amanda's. Her little fishing setup right there.
I was really excited till I realized it was 6 miles. This was actually my idea.
Yeah, because we're not smart enough to say anything like my mom.
She's still going to be excited because it's going to be fun.
We don't got a choice now, we here.
Now the big one. Hold up.
This is what we call floriding. Alright, let's get to it.
On the water. He's on the water. Paddling on the way. Yeah, it's pretty out here. I don't know if y'all can see Casey in the minute, but they're right there. There he is. I got the very little paddle, so it makes it a little more difficult for me. I got the actual, the good ones. I don't have to stop. At least the sun's not blowing 190. I'm blaring a 190 right now. It's our first time doing this, so I don't know how it'll turn out. Amanda's fishing already. And he said, I'm gonna catch me a fish. Alright, now we're out of where you launch the boat at. We're more in the water now, like in the creek channel itself. So we're gonna see what happens here. Should have put the trolling motor on mine. That's what I should have did. It'd have worked out a lot better if I put the trolling motor on here. I could have kept up a little easier. It's pretty back here though, real pretty. Dark water. Ooh, it's dark. See if there's any fish biting. Amanda's fishing now. So let's see what happens. Here's an old piece of scrimp. Let's see what happens here. I just got me a little old jig head on mine. That's all I got. Let's see what happens. I can take the other weight off. breeze and the current's pushing is perfect. I ain't even paddling. We're just moving, like it ain't nothing. But we're moving pretty good with just the wind. Oh, it broke. Now this is technically, I guess it could be brackish water. Because yeah, this ties into the ICW. But I do know there's gators in here too, so we may see a gator today. Who knows? I know that subdivision in there, in 2 ponds they got some couple gators in there, those. I have seen them in there. So you see that fish up there? Oh, it is very pretty back here, I will say that. Like, it is beautiful back here. Oh, grass one side, trees on the other. It's pretty, real pretty. Now if we can just catch a fish, that'll be even better.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Are you recording?
Yeah. I get it going too fast. My bait ends up way back here behind me.
Do I need to pause the music so you don't get shadow banned?
No, you're fine. I can't hurt you. There's Amanda. Finally caught up to her. Well, she be getting it. I had y'all propped up a minute ago. Had to get them a drink out the cooler and it come off. So now I got to redo that.
Dad, look at the wake this kayak puts off.
Yeah, hang on. There's Jason. Yeah, it's hot. Excuse me. Alright. She told me to take my shirt off. But it's hot. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a little court behind her. She's trolling with a court. Oh well. Alright. Turn y'all back on in a minute. Kayak in the Watapo and the Intercoastal Waterway. So it's pretty back here. Alright, we made it, I don't know, mile and a half. Just come up in this hole here. Casing. We may come across a manatee, who knows, because they are in this water. They've been seen here a few times. Amanda says she's seen a fish. We're gonna see. Whew, we're still paddling. Working our way on down. Trying to catch some fish. Hopefully we'll make it to the actual ICW here soon. I hope. Turn sideways. Let's get on down here and get caught back up with everybody. I know, like, part of my head's cut off, but it's just gonna have to be what it is at the moment. Oh, let's see what's in front of us. Let's see. Water and trees. And Amanda, she's up there. I don't know if you can see her or not, but she's up there. Casey's over here to my right. I mean, this opened up pretty wide the deeper we got in here, the further we went down. Plus we got to the ICW. Whew. By the way, taking my shirt off, did help it cool it off some. Man, the paddle's way up there ahead of us and it just floats, waiting on us to catch up as we fish our way through here. I don't think I've had a bite yet. I ain't had nothing. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Huh? This right here dumps out in ICW. And then we got to go to the right and go back by our house. So, we know where this is at. This is at the beginning of the dirt road. There's some big power lines that run through here. And they run right at the beginning of the dirt road of our place. So, we know where that's at. What's sandbar? That ain't really a sandbar there, Casey. You're talking about that, right?
And it's big enough to get out on the stand for a minute.
Right there. That's what he's talking about. It says a sandbar. It's a little bit of sand, but it's mostly trees and grass. Other than that, we just paddling and fishing, paddling and fishing, paddling and fishing. That's all we're doing. Paddling and fishing. Well, we'll go if you want to go. Maybe we'll catch some fish in a minute for y'all. Maybe we can catch some in a minute. Who knows? Might be in the bushes in front of me. An old two-seater Kayak is what I'm in. So I just had a nibble. Had a little nibble. Let's hurry up and get back out there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Cast after cast after cast. Just floating in here to the trees. Casey and Amanda went to the sandbar. That's what you want to call it anyway. Shimano reel, blue water outrigger rod. I think it's a medium heavy, or no, I don't know. I don't remember what it said, but it's not wrote on there. This water is like sweet tea. Pretty though, man, it's pretty in here. Oh, I don't know why y'all keep falling down on me. It's a little better. We're gonna hit the tree. Yeah, that'll hold me. I can fish a little bit, I guess. holding me. It's my anchor, I guess. But we're in the tree. I keep seeing fish jump, and maybe mullet, I don't know. There's a bunch of mullet in here. Man, they just holler at me, stay right there, don't move. I actually got some shade too, by this pine tree behind me. Kind of nice. I got to catch at least one fish. Can't go kayaking like this and not catch a fish. Right? Don't that make sense? Like, jeez. I really don't know how long this is going to take us. We've never done it before. I didn't map it out. I just knew where you put in and where you go. So who knows how long it's going to take. What is it?
I need a drink.
Oh. Alright, we're paddling again. Here we go. I'm off my tree. Paddle a little bit and then we'll try some more fishing and see what happens. Man, they're casing in front of me again. Oh, I wasn't looking where I was going. I was looking at birds. It'd be nice if I could find me old duck hole down through here. Holy smokes, that'd be nice. Found a dock up here. I'm gonna fish that dock, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fish that dock. I think I'm gonna fish that dock there. Try not to be too loud. I'm gonna fish him out. Get there for me and fish it. I don't wanna try it. Well, I think we're finally getting close to the ICW. So it looks like anyway. Looks like it's going to open up to the ICW around this, somewhere around one of these bends right here. We just ran into a boat. Whew.
We've been going for an hour and 30 minutes so far.
Alright, Casey said we've been paddling for an hour and a half. So Casey's birthday is tomorrow. He turns 15. He wants to go to Top Golf. A couple of his little buddies from school. So that's where we're taking him. And it's peaceful out here. Look at the dangle in that lure. Dangle, 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 dangle. Man over paddling backwards. I don't know what she's doing. I wish y'all could see this. Alright, let's cast a line. Let's see what we can do. Here's in the middle. Yeah, we're turning slowly. Go right behind Casey. Almost in his kayak. We're turning again. We're going to the bushes. Going to the grass. Alright, yeah, well, everybody's there. Alright, here we go. There they are again. Can't even see the bottom of them right here beside the reeds, or the swamp grass. Oh, needle grass, what I call it. That stuff will stab you. Good Lord, it'll stab you. Walking through it. About like a needle. We're about 2.5 feet of water right here. Man, it's beautiful out here. Well, I thought that might have been the bend to get to the ICW for the homebound part, but it wasn't. So, we got another bend right up here. We gotta be getting close though. We gotta be. I guess we're gonna find out on this next bend if we close. I don't know, maybe I should have took the time and actually mapped it out to see what we were doing. But you know, sometimes you just get a wild hair and just go. Why not? It's Saturday. Maddie didn't want to go, so she stayed with one of our friends with her 2 little girls. She didn't want to be spontaneous and go kayak. Whew. At least we got a tailwind to help kind of push us along around this bend. That's kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie though, it's nice cold bush light. It's helping out. And no, I'm not getting drunk on the water and the kayak. Only brought a couple. Nothing wrong with that. This has got really big all of a sudden. We got stuff flowing in everywhere. Hopefully I'll get these hats going one day. I'll get Cotton Outdoors hat. Maybe I'll get some more shirts going. We shall see. What? I don't know. Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Where's the bridge? Hold on, I'll tell you more when I get up there. Yeah, you gotta go that way. Way Casey's going right here. That way right there just makes a U right there. A little loop comes back out to the main ICW. Well, we made it to the ICW, yeah. The bridge is right there. Not in the boat. If I put in at the bridge in my boat now, I can put in right there and be at the house like that. Comes a boat. You better get out of the middle, babe.
I was looking at the map because it's like 2 ways to go.
I done told you where to go. But you got a boat right there. And they ain't slowing down. He is not slowing down. Watch him when he goes. No regard for anybody else or anything else. It's finna get a little rough, y'all. Just like riding the waves here. Here we go, y'all ready? We're gonna ride the wave. Point the nose to it and roll with it. Oh. Whee! It's alright, we made it through. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. When twin engines with that boat, I figured, boy, we could have some squeals rolling up through here. But home is that way. I don't want to do the cut in, that just adds more time. If we're going to the boat ramp. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! I might get some trout here. We're gonna find out, huh? We catch trout and everything else right there around the house, so we're gonna find out what we can catch here. So we're just gonna troll along and see what happens. I got the pole out. Just kind of trolling a little bit and see what's gonna happen. I don't know, I might even catch a redfish troll, I don't know. I never caught a redfish trolling, but I don't know, they might do it, I don't know. On the other hand, I ain't going that fast, so you know, may run right over a trout or something and catch a trap. Been a pretty good paddle. I mean, we've been paddling, I don't know, let's see, hold on. 2 hours now. But it ain't bad, it's kind of fun. It's kind of peaceful. Let's see, Maggie. I'm trying to keep my feet out of the picture, you know. Get my feet in the picture, I have to blur it out. You can only gotta sell those things, you know. We just a paddling along. This arm's getting sunburnt. My left side, my right side ain't really getting sunburned. I don't know how far it is by the waterway we went, but I know from my house to a friend's house where we put in at is about 4.5 miles. And that's on the road. Got my toe in the screen that time. I smashed that toe, the big toe, I smashed it, I don't know, a few months ago. It's still bruised up. Amanda's fishing too, so she got her a piece of shrimp on. Now she found to troll it again. We caught up. She's got this fear of being second place, I guess, because every time we get ahead of her, boy, she come flying by. It's like, nope, don't leave me in the back. Ugh. Whew. So we're kind of on the home stretch, because our house is right there. I mean, I know you can't see it because of the trees. You go around this bend right here. It goes back into a little hole. It's got a boat ramp where we're going to pull out at. Go get Amanda's car. Go back and get my truck. And then come back and load the kayaks up and go home. It's actually quite nice. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired, because we have been paddling a while. We got a storm brewing behind us that we're trying to beat. But it was a pretty good paddle. But since we got this ICW and the sun's shining bright, there ain't much of a breeze now. It has got hot. Good Lord, it got hot. I don't know what happened to the breeze. We started off with a little bit of a tailwind when we first got in, and then it kind of just went away. Of course, the man and casing are way up there. They left me again. But it's all good. Had a couple boats come by. But I do think this is something you do first thing in the morning. Just put the boat or put the kayaks in, and we might could actually catch more fish that way. Cause we ain't got nothing. Like, I mean nothing. I'm gonna throw it out now and see. I know there's trout here. We catch trout through here all the time. But for some reason they just ain't biting today. Maybe it's because it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever time it is now. I don't know. I just like to catch one fish, just so we say we caught a fish. We've caught trout, we've caught flounder through here, some redfish. We've caught a pretty good bit through here. But for some reason, they just ain't biting today. Got that little old NLB in on a little jig head. 15-pound braid. That's what we're fishing with. I'm turning around. I'm finna be going backwards. You'll fit to be able to see the storm we're trying to get away from, but whatever. A minute to win it now. Y'all can kind of see a little bit of the storm right in here. Kind of hoping it's staying right there or going the other way. I don't know. Hard to tell because it's been building right there for a while now. Ooh, I had a bite. Let's get it back out there. Let's get it back out there. I had a bite. Oh, back. Alright, let me go see if I can catch them. Yeah. A random tree. Dead one, but it's there. Yeah, they didn't went around that little bend right there. They're gone. They was already ahead of me anyway. I mean, technically I could get out and just walk through this grass and be home way before they get there. But I don't feel like going through that old needle grass because it's rough. See Amanda now. Whew, it's hot. I turn you on when we get a little closer to where we're going. We right here. We got far to go. About 200 yards. I don't know if you can see Amanda in front of me right there or not, but she's headed to a little cut right there east of the boat ramp. Waiting for this dang storm. I'll take you over to the little island. But if you watched one of my last videos, I don't remember which one, I was actually fishing right behind the island in the boat. But it's low tide now, so it's got a big sandbar on it. Holy smokes. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to hit a golf ball tomorrow. We're going to Top Golf for Casey's birthday, so it's gonna be fun. I got deep. Went from about 8 inches of water to 2.5 foot of water. Well, there's thunder. So, good thing we're close. I didn't get caught in it. Yet, anyway. It may go real quick, I don't know. Whew. I don't know if you can see Amanda or not up there, but she's going in the cut right now, and that goes to the boat ramp where we will be taking the kayaks out of the water. And there's Kason. I don't know if you can see him or not, but there they are. Amanda says she's gonna fish. She's ahead of it. See if she can catch her fish. Kason has caught a good, a really big redfish out of here, right here in this area. We caught stingrays right here. You name it, we caught it right here just about. Flounder, pinfish, hardhead catfish, gift tops. We've caught a lot right here. Ooh-wee. This there where, I don't know, one of my videos, I brought my truck down here and backed up right here to the grass, and me and Amanda fished out the boat, or out the back of the truck. I caught a little catfish. Whew. Oh man. I knew what to fish. This ain't no dirt. Pushed up, I guess, by us too. Right beside the boat. Or a kayak, not really the boat, kayak. Oh, we're pulling into the little hole here. So you can tell it is this narrow. It's not very deep. Go. Whoo! Yeah, it's very narrow. You ain't gonna get no boat in here. It's like 6 inches deep right now with the tag being out. I guess shallow. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, y'all. The kayaks are back there behind me. Pulled up on the boat ramp. You better keep walking, they're all over your legs. There's skeeters everywhere down here. They are so bad. Gotta get to the high ground. But we're walking back to the house now, get Amanda's car. We're gonna go get the truck. I lost my flip-flop. And come down here, let the kayaks up and go back home. That's what we're gonna do. Well, ain't much of videos, more kayaking than anything, because the fish wasn't bad. You know, that's how it goes sometimes, I guess. So, I hope y'all liked the video. Yeah, hopefully I'll get a better one out with actually fishing and actually catching fish in the next video. But until then, y'all have fun. Be safe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.